How are you?
Hey, we're back.
Ethan here.
Swarls here.
Just doing a tiny green
Totally agree
podcast.
podcast, yeah.
Swarls with me.
How you doing?
Basically we just wanted to tell we were talking
Talking
earlier.
about the shootings in what state was it in?
Missouri, wasn't it?
Missouri, yeah.
Missouri, was it Missouri?
Was it Missouri?
Don't know. Anyway,
Was it?
text in.
I think it was Colorado or something.
No, it was the Batman one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the shooting. We were talking about it on just because you were making a few points there,
Yeah,
so I was
well,
really
making-
interested
yeah.
in. So I just want to start off with saying how shocking it is. Like,
Shocking,
like
yeah.
that out that. When I heard, I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ! Like what is going on over there?" Like, obviously, we don't know the ins and outs of it. Like, been too busy to kind of read too
get
much.
really
I know that
in-depth,
I know that he killed his mom at home
Mm-hmm.
and then went to the school then which she worked in
Yeah, I think
and
so.
started shooting
She
up the
was a teacher,
school.
yeah.
Like fucking hell,
Even
man.
the principal was shot as
Principal
well, yeah.
shot.
A few like even 10-year-old, 9-year-olds. Like,
No, it was like more kids than
yeah,
adults were killed,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I just thought, like, when I saw it, it was like, obviously we're in Ireland, we don't know, like, American law and what's the story with the guns and all that. Like, I know what they have, like, First Amendment, don't they? Like, so.
Well, in some states,
There
it's
are
just
stuff.
it's just a lot more convoluted than that. Like you need a license to purchase.
I
one.
think you need a license in every state.
I don't think in every state. No,
I think you do. I think you have to have a license in every state to
I
bear.
think in Texas you don't.
I don't know.
Because in Texas, they have a liquor and gun store.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
As the same.
Well, not good, but it's
it's funny, I guess.
Yeah.
Stereotypes.
Yeah, but because they have leprechaun stores over here. But I just think when I was reading in the paper on Saturday morning or whatever morning I was going to work, it was like I just couldn't get over how it's 2012 and it's still happening. Like obviously there was Columbine, wasn't it?
Columbine and VTech as well.
Yeah, VTech, yeah, and then as most recently as Batman as well, like the Colorado thing. I mean, how is this still happening in that country, and how is it like?
A big catalyst of this, I think, is the media. Like as soon as shit like this goes down, the media just puts the face of the killer everywhere. They put photos of what he did.
That's the law. They can do that.
Yeah, it is a law, but it's stupid. Like because if you're doing this, you're making this guy out to be like kind of like this figure that other people want, that other people with issues. Yeah, and like when
I saw that lad, the Joker lad.
Well,
I don't know his name. What was his name?
I don't know.
He called himself the Joker. Anyway, they shot up the Batman screen. When I saw him, like you were looking at him that he was, and you just hated him the minute you saw him. I get you there, like you just hate him because of what he done.
That's the problem though. Like as soon as
I didn't see a picture of this lad. I haven't seen a picture.
Yeah, I don't even know his name. But that's how it should be. Like as soon as this happens, like
other people do listen to this probably know his name. Probably know what they look like. I haven't seen anything since because I'm busy. Like
but like I think that's the way it should be. Like if things like this happen, like and you start putting this guy's face everywhere on the news, and his bringing up his like Twitter profile and all that, like you're putting him up on this like kind of pedestal.
No, bad pedestal.
Obviously, but still nonetheless. And this is what other kids are like looking at, like and saying, like other kids with issues, with mental issues. Or it could be mental issues, could be bullying issues. They see this
just issues. Just having a bad life.
And like, and when this happens, they look at this and say, okay, if I can do this as well, maybe I can not stop being, this troubled young kid, or this bullied kid. Maybe I can, for even a moment,
be a god or whatever. That's what they see
to other people like me as well.
If you're taking somebody's life like that, so willy nilly, as they say, it's actually like imagine taking a 6 or 7 year old's life. Like, it's not like he bust into a college.
It's
not like he bust into a college and shot people our age. They were little children. Like imagine having to look at somebody that age and shooting them.
I don't even know what the guy's age was.
He was I think he was in
was he
19. No, I think he was a few years younger. So I think he was 19 or 20.
Yeah.
But still, like being in and around that age is just. What would have to be going through your head? Obviously, it was something.
You'd have to have some sort of.
We're not going to get into what.
I'm not
going
to pretend I know anything about the mental state of something like this that you had to be in.
But irrelevant of what we know about, there had to have been something wrong with it.
There definitely was. I'd say.
Fuck, like Jesus, I'm thinking about him.
I
Like,
don't know if it was like. Well, I don't even know what the motive was. Like, again,
he obviously had some sort of issue with the school.
I-
Obviously, I don't know.
I think I heard that he had mental issues though. Like that's what
Did
I'm
you?
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we
like,
can know. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like this is us. This is us just doing this with no research done or anything. We could have just.
I
We
did
could have
look.
done
I
research.
did look over a bit.
No, but we could have done extensive research on it.
Yeah,
But we
we
didn't.
could,
We just.
yeah.
We just said we do because
We were just kind of
we were so.
reacting.
Yeah, we were
yeah.
so horrified by it.
Yeah.
I think was the word that I used.
Mm.
And it shocks everybody though, doesn't it? Like even like like because I coach the little kids as well.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they're 8, like, and it's just like who would have
Yeah,
the
exactly.
malice to do that? Like, it's
Mhm.
just like Jesus, like
It's like, what have they even? Their lives aren't haven't
so
even started
innocent,
yet.
yeah, so innocent and so carefree,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they just out of nowhere. Like I read in the paper about a woman that saved their whole classroom and the computer room, and
Oh
did
yeah,
not,
yeah. It was
like,
the sister of someone else. Like there's this really shocking image of after the incident, and there was like this woman on the phone, like, and she was just following and all, like, and there was a sister of this woman who actually saved loads of kids.
she saved like 20. Or she saved like a whole classroom.
Yeah,
of
yeah, whole
kids,
classroom. Yeah, like he told the gunman like that. They were in like the gym or something, and the gunman shot her, like,
Yeah.
and then just kept going, like, so
Yeah.
all them kids were saved.
Was there more than one gunman?
No, I think it was only him.
Was there more in on it? Because I know that 3 people were arrested.
Really?
As far as I know, 3 people were arrested.
Well, that couldn't. Like, if there's really just one gunman, I would say maybe the three of them.
maybe it was two
The two
other
others,
people
like,
that were just kind of
held for questioning or something like that.
We don't know.
We don't know. Like,
I just think that imagine that happening over here.
yeah,
Like over there, as you said, the media escalates.
yeah, yeah.
Over here, if that happened over here, the whole country would just
The
shut
whole
down.
country, like, we wouldn't know what to do with it.
Like we can't even deal with a bit of snow.
No, yeah.
Like, not being funny, but like for that to happen over here would
Yeah.
just be phenomenal. That
Yeah,
would be,
exactly.
like,
I couldn't even imagine myself in that situation, like, over here in Ireland. Like,
how brave were the people though? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
In the school, like the principal and the vice principal were killed as well.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
Oh no, not the vice principal, the guidance counsellor or the something like that. Were killed. Like how brave are they to be putting on that? I don't know, to put themselves on the line.
Well,
for
maybe
kids, but
they just saw the kid as well, and they're just thinking what we were thinking, like, how can
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well, at least you die a hero, I suppose.
yeah,
you
join
know.
them. Like my life, like maybe they felt like their lives.
It's irrelevant.
It was
compared
less,
to
no, not irrelevant, but like less.
theirs. No,
like,
but if you're gonna put it up against theirs,
yeah, less valuable at least.
I think there was more kids killed on than adults, man. I think there was.
Yeah,
I think there
there was.
only 6 adults killed.
There's a few.
20 children.
There's some women as well. I don't know.
You know what the gun rank was, no?
I think it was like an F1 or something like that.
Like it was a machine gun, though.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I
was
think
automatic.
it was.
Like,
Yeah. Because he bought them in a shop, like,
Oh, did he? Yeah.
and they were interviewing the
shop.
the guy who actually
Yeah.
sold it. Like, I mean, this is the thing, like, as well, like, why interviewing like stuff like this, like.
Well, I think they just want to. The people want to know what he's like.
Yeah, but
don't
like,
they?
what you're doing is you're finding out everything about him. Like, you're finding out his name, like
Your profile.
his file, pretty much everything about his existence. Like, and other people are looking at this and saying, well, if he can do that, like, and he's getting all this attention, like, and
People do think like that in the world, man.
Yeah.
I'm not being like. People do think like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be a savior here and that. Like, and
Yeah,
maybe I think now that I just with the other lad, with the Joker lad, I think he actually genuinely thought that he was a villain, like he was a super villain in the film. I thought that, but in this case, I think that lad just snapped. I think something just went in his head, and I don't know. I just would this have happened 20 years ago though? Like, you know what I mean?
20 years ago,
Like,
I'm sure there were instances.
yeah, but like
there were serial
shoot
killers.
fucking kids. Like, I'm not trying to be like anti-American, but it
No.
wouldn't happen in any other country.
What happened?
They have to get rid of their guns in there.
Remember that guy in Sweden?
In Norway, was it?
No,
Denmark or something?
Norway,
Yeah, it was
it.
in one of them.
Yeah, remember that guy in
Yeah.
Sweden?
You went into the summer camp, didn't you?
Summer camp, yeah.
But I mean, look, horror and things like this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Like if you were in the last 10 years, I think Columbine was 10 years ago, or VTech was 10 years ago.
coal mine was only like 10 years old.
Yeah, like I mean, that's even if you knock the one on the head, that's that's 2 and 6 months. Never mind 3 and 10 years.
Yeah,
That's 2 and
exactly.
6 months. I'm sure there's more as well that we don't know about. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that we forgot about. Or just they have to just like they have to just do something about it.
It's just the availability of the guns as well.
They
Like,
have to do.
they have to do
something
something about gun control over there. Like, and like some Americans are really about that. Like, oh, it's my privilege to own a firearm. Like
I was talking to the lad that takes that delivery or takes that delivery, the truck driver, and he said he was in New York about 6 or 7 months ago during the summer, like, and he said that he was talking to this couple, and she reached into a bag to give him the phone. They were going to meet them for dinner. They knew them, like, and they reached into a bag to give him their card or phone number or whatever to ring. And as she's reaching the bag, he just glanced into the bag. There's a fucking pistol sitting in the bag. He goes, what is that like? She goes, oh, not to protect myself, like, there's a lot of,
women, like,
no, but
I'm not being
there's a man
sexist, but like women would, I don't think women would be. There's less crime because women do have to protect themselves, especially in America. Like, walking
women
at
have to
night.
protect themselves over here as well. Like, if you had a girlfriend who was carrying a gun, what would you saying about it? Like, say she's a fucking psycho, that's what you would say.
Well, over there, there's like
Over
way
here.
more rape crimes and all that.
Already?
So, yeah.
Well, then, obviously, then
Yeah.
you condone that then if it's
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
like
But I mean, the fact that she can just have a gun sitting in her pocket, like, or sitting in her
in the bag,
handbag,
yeah.
like,
It's
like,
crazy to think about, but like it's hard to think about like all the Guardian over here as well. Like they have all guns as well.
Gardy don't have guns over here.
Really?
No. Not every guard has guns.
Not
Like,
every
that's
Guardian.
only like the drug squad and everything have guns
So,
over here. I don't think the actual everyday guard, like
Yeah,
policeman, would have a gun. That shows you that, like, over there,
I
an
don't
ordinary
think-
citizen could have a gun.
We don't
but
really
policeman-
have a gun culture over here at all. Like,
No.
some countries actually have gun cultures, and all. Like they have clubs and NRA and all that.
especially the America.
Yeah, that's another thing. As I said before, like the liquor and gun store they have there.
In
Like,
Texas, yeah. I've never been to America. So I can't really. I'm
Nah,
just
but
shooting blind here, like, but
it's always. I think we know enough about America and like, the way it's portrayed and all.
yeah, well,
bad it is.
everything that happens over there, it affects everybody over this
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of the
they're
world,
like
like,
if they're gone, like we're all fucked.
yeah,
as well.
exactly. Yeah, and if it, like, think about it, if a new fad comes out over there,
It's gonna reach over
It's
here.
gonna reach here. Like,
Apple,
the
like,
dry
that's-
beats is like
yeah,
the biggest thing to come out of them.
It's like this fucking Lego plastic shit like I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
But I mean, I just think it's 2012. I think there should be something done about it. I think
There'll always be crimes like this. Like the human condition is too fragile for this to be completely gone away. I'm afraid. I
I'm
think-
afraid.
I'm afraid. I'm not.
I think, yeah, I think that's just.
I think
yeah,
we-
it's
yeah.
shocking. I think we've just covered what we wanted to cover. And it's shocking. Sorry to all the fans.
Sorry.
Yeah. We promise it'll be more lighthearted next time.
Yeah.
Right, thanks.
Good.